We all love a good laugh, don't we? Well, one Charlotte comedian has been making people chuckle throughout the city on buses and at different venues for nearly a decade. But as Carolina Impact's Dara Khalid and videographer Marcellus Jones reveal, he's found a way to make sure everyone can enjoy his comedy.
It's not your ordinary bus tour.
All right, let's hear it. 2 o'clock Friday. Come on, y'all.
This is a Funny Bus Comedy City tour.
Everybody likes to get together and laugh and have fun and see the city.
Which means as you roll through Charlotte on the big red bus, learning about major landmarks and history, you get some comedy sprinkled in.
For sure. It did a lot better than my...
And that's where comedian Thomas Heynen shines.
Dale's not dead, he's just a lap ahead.
He's full of jokes.
What's Home Depot garden department selling? Well, this guy just got one of everything. How you doing?
The comedian, Tom, is very funny.
And a lot of sarcasm.
We'll work on that enthusiasm, guys.
He also likes to make fun of passengers.
Despite what Cincinnati thinks, we are actually the Queen City. I saw you guys tapping each other. Are you from Ohio?
But don't take it personally.
Tom is very witty, so he's able to poke fun at himself.
It's just his special way of reaching others.
I make real connections with people, and I've done shows where people have come up to me afterwards and talked to me about a specific joke, and they're like, oh, I had a similar experience, or I've always kind of thought that, but I thought I might have been alone on that.
The 33-year-old has worked on the Funny Bus in his hometown since 2016. But his knack for making folks chuckle started long before then.
I always tried to make people laugh, mainly my mom and my dad.
He's probably the funniest guy in the family, I would think. I'm not that funny.
My mom always laughed at accents and things like that, and my dad was a harder to get to laugh, but was always listening to comedy shows.
People of New York, I mean you no harm.
Jim Carrey and Will Ferrell always kind of made me laugh.
Oh, cinnamon and gravy.
So I watched a lot of SNL, just people being goofy, big expressions and things.
And these traits he picked up from Saturday Night Live comedians made their way into the classroom.
I did that in school, which was or wasn't appreciated, depending on things.
Although teachers didn't applaud his class clown ways, one particular student did.
He happened to be sitting right next to me in the front row, and yeah, we learned that we had like the same sense of humor and playing basketball.
He's talking about his best friend Andrew Daly, who he met in Latin class at Myers Park High School. It was an instant connection, one that could be felt even through Andrew's hearing disability.
Trying to make Daly laugh, which the interpreter hated because her one job was to make sure that he was focusing and getting the material, and I was the distraction.
Despite the shenanigans, learning did take place, but it was a subject Thomas wasn't enrolled in.
I learned sign language through Andrew. I learned the kind of more intricate things and the expressions.
Fake. Fake. With a negative expression. Fake.
And in 2016, Thomas started his free wine and sign classes to teach others what he'd learned.
He's good with every single person, trying to get them figure out what their learning style is. Yeah, so it's always nice the way he takes his approach to class.
The classes are held at Tip Top Daily Market every Tuesday night, and there's always a mixture of those who can hear and those who can't.
Love you all.
Love you all.
But Thomas doesn't do it alone. Andrew's a teacher too, showing people the meaning of different signs.
He is a great teacher, and he's very patient, very understanding.
And just like back in high school, Thomas always finds a way to joke around with his best friend in the classroom.
Yeah, sign for liar. 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 You.
It's no different outside the classroom either.
The goal, missing the target because of the way the ball bubbled up in front of him.
Friendship with Thomas means a lot to me. He's seen me at my worst days and my good days. And if I'm having a problem or whatever in my life, he's someone I can have a conversation with and figure things out, and no judgment.
I've been able to teach a free sign language class here in Charlotte. It is called Wine and Sign.
Knowing just how liberating comedy is, Thomas uses the language he learned long ago to make sure everyone has a chance to laugh along with him. For Carolina Impact, I'm Dara Khalid.